Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Layer. Of course, I'm Chris Chaos here with the 411. A day late and a dollar short, probably, for Clash of the Champions, or Clash of Champions, Boston, 2017. More shows like that is exactly what we need. More pay-per-views like that. We didn't spend just a whole lot of time on video packages, which I am a fan of. Felt like there was more wrestling. You know, there were only 6 matches, but, you know, they all served a really good purpose. We start off with the United States title match, the triple threat. Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler going against Baron Corbin, the champion. Look, these 3 guys have really good chemistry. I loved the finish of the match for several reasons. First being that it just flowed so good. Like, I don't know how much they practiced that. Probably once or twice just to get the timing down. But, like, it was really good. And the second reason I really loved it is because who really thought that Dolph was going to win that? Like, that took me way back. I mean, I'm not really a fan of Dolph being the United States champion. I would love to see him going after AJ and the WWE title, but at least it's something. When they put a title on you, it's got to mean something. Ziggler doesn't need a title, but you got to find something for him to do. Dolph is just in one of those weird positions, and I know from listening, I listened to the ENC pod where he was on, and he was talking about being, you know, upset, and, you know, to me it sounded like he was just ready to walk out. Like he's over it. He's done. He's over WWE, and I feel like Dolph is probably should have left WWE probably 2 years ago, because when you get to a position where, like Dolph was, where you're just there, it's not really good. It's not good for you. It's not good for the company. I feel like they should have parted ways 2 years ago, so Dolph could come back and be Dolph, and be a better version of Dolph. If Cody Rhodes ever comes back to the WWE, he's going to be 10 times the superstar for WWE that he was before he left, because of the run he's having now. Of course, him just losing the ROH title, and, you know, I am going to do a video on that later this week about Final Battle. Stay tuned to that. Tell people about it. I got a lot of good insights on Final Battle, and I've already watched Final Battle 3 times. I'm probably going to watch it one more time because I pick up on something new every time. But I'm not going to get into that here. Ziggler wins, new champion. Enter Bobby Roode, because that's where I think it's going to go. I kind of have the feeling that tomorrow night on SmackDown, there'll be a match between Ziggler and Bobby Roode will get the title. Or they'll do another triple threat, like a rematch, and Bobby Roode will get it. That's just the way I feel. The Fatal 4-Way for the tag titles: Usos, New Day, Gable, Benjamin, and then Rusev and Aiden English. Aiden English is super over in Boston. Super over. Chad Gable tried to absolutely break people's necks with those rolling Germans, a.k.a. the Chaos Theory, which a lot of people don't remember. That's the name of the move, the Chaos Theory. I remember that for several reasons. One, because it's called the Chaos Theory. The New Day, I mean, what are you going to say? Kofi and Big E are probably the best 2 out of the 3. Out of the 3 different pairings that you could have, I kind of feel like those 2 probably flow and mesh the best with. And what are you going to say about the Usos? I mean, I like that they kept the titles on them, and I just want to see where this goes. I have the feeling that it's going to be a Usos Bludgeon Brothers type of scenario going forward. It kind of makes sense after the pay-per-view, but, only time will tell how that's really going to go. The women's title was just kind of clustery. Lumberjack matches usually are. And you kind of know that going into it. You kind of know that, hey, this is just how it's going to be. Charlotte retains, it's whatever. Like, I'm not, like, really mad or really happy or whatever. Like, it just kind of is what it is at this point. And Natty cuts a promo after the match, which I just don't get at all. Like, I don't know where she was going. Anyway, again, only time will tell, and we'll see. The Bludgeon Brothers dismantle Breezango pretty quickly. I still love the Bludgeon Brothers. And, I hate that Breezango had to do the job. I feel like now, like, tomorrow night there should be, like, the Ascension versus the Bludgeon Brothers. I can't even say it. Because, like, the Ascension is, like, wants to be their best friends, and so that's them trying to take up for them. I think it would be really cool to see that. And I can't stress enough how I love the Bludgeon Brothers gimmick. I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to skip over the tag match and go straight into the WWE title match for purposes of time. I want to give ample time to that. I'm glad this match went on last. I think it deserved it. It's the WWE title. In my mind, and I think I'm always right about this, the WWE title should go on last always. With the exception of the Royal Rumble. That is the only time that the WWE title, if it is defended on a card, should not go last. Because that's a gimmick. Or like if it's a Hell in a Cell, I get it. But if there's some like big gimmick to go with it, then yes. This night rather had no big gimmicky thing, so it deserved to be last. They had a great match, I thought. AJ sold like a crazy man for Jinder Mahal I feel like he, knowing he was gonna get put over, talking about AJ, I mean, he just sold like crazy, and there was a couple of pinfalls there where I was just like, I mean, really? Like, it was 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. Like there's a fine line between putting the drama and putting too much drama in the pinfall. They crossed that line a couple of times in this match. But anyway, the tag title, of course, AJ retains. The tag team match with the two special referees. You had to know that this was going to happen. Both of them being in the ring. They eventually tried to divide everything up and say, okay, you're over here, I'm going to be over here, you handle this and I'll handle this, and we'll figure it out. I've been talking with a guy that I work with who really thinks that there's going to be the Daniel Bryan Shane McMahon match. Now, I know there's rumblings about whether or not Shane and Daniel that Daniel's actually going to wrestle. I think they're probably going to ease him back into it, maybe. I'm hopeful. The dynamic between them two, since the brand split and since Daniel Bryan became the general manager because of the brand split, they've always been both baby faces. And that works for a spell, but you need to change it up. You can't have that go on too long. And, there's been kind of the dissension here and there the last couple of months, and now it's really come to a head. I can't wait to see where this goes. Of course you knew Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens was going to win this match, but you just didn't know how exactly it was going to play out. I thought it played out good. Daniel Bryan, kind of turned heel on Shane McMahon, but Shane was kind of doing heelish things too. We'll see how it goes tomorrow night. It's going to be very good. SmackDown Live always is. So we'll see. The fallout should be really good. And of course I'll be here to talk all about it tomorrow night after the show. Again, at some point. Because it might not be right after the show, but at some point tomorrow night you will get my complete thoughts on SmackDown Live. Always follow me on Twitter at The Answer Chaos, because I'll be giving out things during the show. And so I'll be able to elaborate further later on that night. So until then, that's my coverage. Deuces. See you guys tomorrow night. Chaos out.